Hello and welcome. My name is Courtney. Thank you for joining me today. I'm doing a reading for Taurus, and there's no dates on my readings. When they find you, they're for you. I hope it resonates. This is going to be my first video, you guys. I'm really excited. I'm really trying not to have like crazy expectations for myself. So just follow along. And I am just really glad you're here. So I started writing some stuff down, but I think I'm just going to bring you guys into my process. I've already pulled cards for Taurus, so I could get a more of a overall view of what's going on. And then I'm going to pull a few cards with you guys to see what's happening and what else we can bring in for you. So the beginning part, I don't really have a rhyme or a reason that when I pull the cards, it just comes to me like it very intuitively. And so we have the energy of give and take. And I feel like this is coming like from your past, is like this energy of give and take. And this is definitely with like people in your life. So favors and doing things for one another. And I think that in doing so, Taurus might have been seeking opportunities for, it's seemingly like I think it was coming from a place of good intention, as in like, I'm going to give so I can get, but it's coming from this place of lack and despair, because we have the Ten of Swords here with the Devil. And so that leads me to this energy of wanting help, but not asking for it, not seeking for it in a very open way, like open communication, like this is exactly what I need from you. And I think this comes from a place of not understanding one's needs. So Taurus has kind of been like back and forth on doing what they've always known to do to kind of get what they want, or to kind of lean in the direction of understanding one's own needs, right? And what needs aren't being met, and what ways, and in what ways is Taurus manipulating the situation to seek out opportunities when they aren't clearly spoken. And so then it comes to this Ten of Swords, where you just feel in a very dark place, and it's because it's not an even give and take here. We all kind of manipulate anyways, but when it comes from a place of unmet needs and like our own manipulation of our mind and what we really want, then it's not coming across in a way that's fair and even and just. And we have the Justice card at the bottom. So that's just telling me this overall energy is bringing something to a balance. We also have the Seven of Wands. So that's seeing from a higher perspective. So I feel like this is a more present energy for Taurus, is coming to a place that isn't so emotionally driven, but they can see from a higher perspective and kind of understand what's going on beneath the surface. I do see a lot of thinking here as well, and what's coming to me is the ego is trying to make Taurus choose between one way or the other, and I really feel like that's a subconscious and something in the past that's being brought forward and is trying to play itself out. So what's coming to me is there's not necessarily a choice here between one thing or another. It's actually taking that mask off and seeing it from a higher perspective and understanding that other people need to be involved in what's happening, especially when you're asking for help or you're giving your opinion. Otherwise, it's coming from a place that it's going to feel like you're very secluded and like people aren't hearing you and you're not hearing people. And it just becomes very wishy-washy and high tide, low tide waters. So we also have the Hermit and the Emperor. So that to me speaks out in a way of having authority over going and finding your inner light, finding your own purpose, your own journey, looking inside yourself for wisdom. There is a little bit of energy that is saying to take a step back and know that even if taking a step back makes you feel vulnerable, it's giving you this space to almost step out of those thoughts and understanding that even if you're taking a step back, your way forward is going to feel more clear. What's coming to me as well is sometimes growing up, our sense of love and our sense of acceptance is connected to a lot of drama. And so sometimes when we take that step back and we give ourselves space and there's not all that drama near us, it can seem very boring. It can seem very lackluster is coming to my head. I'm not sure what that really means. It can feel very, and then when we feel bored, we can kind of attach to our thoughts and let that pull us in as well. So just know that when you do take this step back, if you choose to do so, that there will be an opportunity that arises through that. It's to remember to seek higher vibration, stinky little bug, to seek higher vibration when you're in that energy of retreat, the energy of gaining your energy back, we're just going to say that. The energy of gaining your energy back, right? There's an opportunity here, something to come forth with love, with acceptance. There's a little bit of defense and the want to walk away from the situation. I feel like that is coming from the spot of you not fully understanding and having clarity on yourself and what's happening within you. And so at times you can be either triggered or still very misunderstood. And I think that's actually really amazing to be seen, because it gives you the opportunities to say, stepping away is good for me. Stepping away is for the highest good of everybody involved. And, taking yourself to the calmer waters. There is opportunity here for a new path, but seeking isolation, seeking healing, seeking rest, and knowing and understanding that that is truly an important aspect of healing, of understanding, of allowing a higher knowledge to come in. All right, you guys, so I hope that resonated. We're going to pull a few more cards here. I have these cute little affirmation cards. My daughter also has these, so they're a little kiddish, but they're super cute. All right, so a little affirmation for Taurus, please. I gotta flip him around. Affirmation for Taurus. Perfect. It says, be joyful. Ooh, I got like the sun in my eyes, but be joyful. And this can be really hard at times, but always a really good trick that I've always used, and I'm still practicing, is kind of being aware of your thought patterns. And then if you do sense yourself feeling a certain way that's very down, and like your thoughts are very repetitive and negative, to think about the good times, to think about the memories, and not hold on to them in a way that you're going to be pulled into the past, but use them as a catalyst to seek higher vibrations. All right, we're going to do a spirit animal card for Taurus, please. I feel a lot about like coming out of the shell, going back into the shell, coming out of the shell, coming back into the shell. Seahorse spirit, watch and wait. It's a 53. Change with the mind, the body, and the spirit. I think that's a lot about like going in and connecting with people again, but then retreating and watching yourself as well as watching other people. And then as you're retreating and you're watching and you're waiting, then you can come to a higher sense and act off of that rather than act off the energy that's in between, because there's some sort of transformation happening as well. All right, so we have the seahorse spirit, 53. All right. Angels. Guardian angel deck is what I meant to say. Ooh, you guys. Guardian angel deck for Taurus. A card, please. A card, please, here for Taurus. Five of emotion. Forgiveness is an important part of healing. Forgive yourself and those around you for making any mistakes of the past so that everyone can move forward. Grieving is a normal part of life, so ask your angels or those you love to help you move through the process quickly so that you can get back on the path of joy. Yes, there's definitely energies of grief and deep emotion, because we have the moon as well. And yeah, we have a few cups also. I love that it brought up forgiveness and forgiving yourself, because that's extremely important to acknowledge it and accept it, and you know, allowing people to be a process of that with you as well, to not stuff these feelings down and then gain shame and grief and guilt on top of it. So just understand what you're feeling is valid. And I love the first sentence is forgiveness is an important part of healing. We have a lot of fives here. We have 2 5s here at least, which is a lot about change. Lots of 7s. We got a handful of 7s here, which is a very spiritual number. And yeah, great. We have a couple 9s too, which signify endings. Okay, I was just guided to pick up the spirit animal deck again. It's not where I was going, but we're going to take it, you guys. Okay, so another spirit animal card for Taurus, please. Bobcat. Life is a mystery. So embrace that, you guys. Embrace that life is a mystery. And we don't always know everything, right? And that's amazing. Because when we're stuck in this 10 of Swords, this 9 of Swords energy, and we're feeling just very stuck in our emotions, know that that's not all life. right? We have opportunities. We have people around us. We have the ability to take a step back and reform and transform our lives. So I guess the message from here is it's okay to take a step back and really allow yourself to heal through forgiveness and watch and wait for your life to unfold in front of you. Be joyful, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that resonated with you. If it did, you can like and share my video below. And I will talk to you guys soon, okay?